Hello there, Sir from 17 once again, introducing you to some PvP invasions on Dark Souls. So, this is the character that I'm doing my playthrough with. I ended up getting into some invasions in the forest during the playthrough videos, and it inspired me to take this character into some invasions. So I collected some cracked red eye orbs, and this is my very first attempt to ever invade people's worlds. And it goes pretty well, it's pretty fun. I think I'll be hooked if I can continue to do so, but I don't have enough of the orbs yet to continue. So what you're going to see here is every single invasion I do, and I do 10. And the only thing that's edited is the weights, or the actual weight to get in the battle, because it takes a while now, because this game is not as popular as it used to be, and that's literally it. Everything in here, the losses, the wins, the times when I get gangbanged, the times when I fall off, all that good stuff is all in. And all I'm using is the standard stuff I've been using in the game that you've seen so far. I've got a plus 15 katana, the Uchigatana, because I went kind of nuts on it pretty early game. And I've got a secondary shortle just in case people decide to shield too much and I can't get to them. But this is the first invasion against a guy he doesn't look kitted out for it, but he was up to game, and you'll notice he has no idea I'm here, and because I like to be as honourable as possible, I don't go in for the backstab. Instead, I bow, and the guy tries to attack me. So, immediately, this guy is not the most honourable of fighters, so we know that we're in for a cockfest. So, he's using a lightning spear, and he's hiding behind a grass crest shield that does not give you the full defense it would of the 100% physical shields, so you can do scrape damage, but I know this guy's pretty new, and I know all he's going to do is hide and try and poke me with the spear, so I changed to the shortle, because I'm guessing he doesn't know that the secondary feature goes through shields, and I kind of bide my time, and I wait to see if I can hit him with it, and when I do hit him with it, see if I can really surprise him, because he thinks he's safe right now, and you'll see him flask there. I should have gone behind him and backstabbed, but I'm new to this, guys. This is my first ever invasion. So I'm just trying to, guide him out. I'm just trying to make him attack me, show some holes so I can sweep in there. And I love the katana's moveset. It's a fast weapon, it's cool, and I just feel like a Ronin when I'm kicking ass with it. But you'll notice this is the secondary feature of the shortle, so I just go to town on him, and he just tries to spam through it, but unfortunately it doesn't work. So I bow as a sign of respect, just like I do at the start of the duels, because I try to fight as honourably as I can. I don't really know the etiquette of PvP yet, but I don't heal because it's rude, and I always try and bow. I always initiate with a bow if I can, and then end with a bow. So this is Ironic Rat, and this guy, if this is the one I think it is, I heard a Dragon Slayer bow, and I thought he was on the archers. Oh no, sorry, this is a different one. So, there's the guy. You can tell he's wearing, I think, elite armour of the knight. He's got a mace. He bowed, so he's willing to do a bit of dueling. And he's got a gargoyle helm. But this guy I don't think he's kitted out for it, because right there he uses the heavy attack on the mace, which tells me that he's not the most experienced of players. So, he's also got pyromancy. And his pyromancy cast is pretty quick, so he's probably quite high on dexterity. But just biding my time, just eking him out, just seeing what he does. He tries to cast the fireball. I flip to the side with the Darkwood Grain Ring. I come directly in with the running slash, because a little tip with that, I thought that would have been a backstab, but apparently not. One cool thing about the dash attacks on this game when you run an attack is they're really hard to parry. And as you're running in, people will generally open their block to attack you, and you'll get that hit. I get that guy with major bleed damage there, and he tries to flask, and I finish him off quickly. But much respect to that dude, because he did bow, he did fight with honour, I would say, and we had a nice little duel. But I think it's this guy. Yeah, do you hear the bow just then? I thought he was out on this balcony coming towards this part of Anor Londo, but it turns out he's on the floor above me, and I completely miscalculated. So there's going to be an edit of me going to the stairs. But I run up here and I find him, and he has no interest in giving me space so that I can taunt and we can start a traditional duel. So I back up and I taunt, and I think he goes in. Oh no, does he not? Well, he didn't attack me while I was taunting, so I'll give this guy respect, but you'll notice he's wearing the Witch of Izalith's robes that you get from the Ceaseless Discharge. He's using Pyromancy. I don't know what's happening right here. That is weird. I got set on fire. It looked like he was getting backstabbed, but then nothing happened, and he seems to have the same life. So you'll notice he's using a rapier as well, I believe. And the only thing I'm thinking right now as I'm dueling is he does not have any poise, because he's not wearing the wolf ring or the poise ring, whatever it's called, and the garbs of Izalith do not give you any poise. So if I can get through his block, I should really two-hand if I'm honest. But like I said, my experience is showing right now. But I know if I can get a hit off, I can probably stun lock him till he dies, because he doesn't have poise, and poise is everything in PvP. I don't really have a super fuck you sword at this moment in time though with this character to use for when I get into situations like this. So he flasks, I run in, and then I think I finish him because like I say, his poise, ooh, he gets massive bleed there for 700 damage. He pokes me with the rapier, he breaks my guard, and then he flasks, which is unfortunate, but it's, you know, it's what people do. So I put my shuttle on to try and surprise him, but he only had one life, and that is the end of the fight. But I'll say one thing, guys. If the cracked red eye orbs weren't such a finite resource without being a Dark Wraith, I would have done this for ages. But this is the problem with this game at this moment in time. So, Shiomus Maximus 88. I'm saying it right now. This guy is a wanker. I start off in a duel with his friend. This guy, he tries to parry me. I start getting the upper hand, and his buddy joins. Because you can hear right now his buddy coming for me, trying to get the backstabbing. But you'll notice, if it was just one-on-one, I could kill this spirit because he's not very good. He's doing heavy attacks, I'm evading him, and that happens. And, yeah, welcome to Dark Souls PvP, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you'd like more, please show your appreciation, because hopefully I'll be making plenty more. But as always, you take care now.